So what if I take my car? What are you gonna do? You're not gonna let me in my car?
Okay. I intend to move.
You're
Okay.
gonna move now and call in a tow truck.
Like
you want to be a jerk and not get
you're
along
being
with
a
me.
jerk with me.
I'm here to actually file a complaint.
Okay. You have that right. You have all those rights. You just
Thank you. Well, he appears to tell me that I don't.
Now, just so you know, there are areas of this building that are posted.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what jerk? Yeah,
Gathering
no, you're
content
not
for a
jerk.
story.
Show me your press credentials.
Welcome to our channel. Today we will explore a crucial and meaningful aspect of auditors' work, the protection of free speech under the First Amendment. Have you ever wondered what role auditors play when our fundamental rights are threatened? In this video we will provide a new perspective, showing you how auditors not only uphold the integrity of the system, but also ensure that each individual's right to free speech is respected and protected. This is not just a job, it is a heavy and sacred responsibility. When freedoms are threatened, auditors become crucial defenders, fighting for fairness and transparency. Join us as we delve deeper into how they carry out this mission and experience the profound intersection between auditing and freedom. Let's get started right now. The unreasonable demand of the police officer to inspect the vehicle without any proof.
We can ask for consent just to search the Jeep.
No,
No, not going to happen.
No.
Okay. Because it
You
just
got a warrant,
If
that's
she's
fine.
cleared out, then why? If she's cleared out, then why do you need to search the vehicle?
It's truly an impressive display by the police officers when they disregard minor details such as specific evidence or valid reasons. Instead, they simply need to see a vehicle similar to the one described at the scene of the shooting and immediately conclude that the owner of that vehicle is the suspect. It's remarkable to witness how investigators can overlook serious investigative procedures and instead use vehicle similarity to identify criminals. Perhaps in their eyes, everything is as simple as a basic math problem. If the cars are similar, then the drivers must be too. What a creative and effective problem-solving approach.
How you doing, sir?
How's it going, man?
Frank, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you, man. Hey, so I don't know what. Basically, there was a shooting.
Okay.
Okay. And one of the suspect vehicle, possibly a black Dodge Nitro.
Okay.
Hence why we're here, right? And
With
officer-
rims or?
with rims too. And
Okay.
so there happened to be a bike officer who was driving by and seen, obviously, and that's where we're at. We've already spoken with everyone out of this residence and them, and I think everything. We have no reason right now to expect or believe that they're involved, right?
But, yeah.
Just to cross our T's and dot the I's and just make sure everything's safe. We were just to search the Jeep.
No.
No, not going to happen.
No.
Okay. Because it
You got a warrant,
it's
that's
just
fine.
clears
Out.
Just to be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
You already ruled out the.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Wait,
No, it's just not gonna happen, so.
95%. Just help us to get there.
Yeah, well, I'm
And
for sure,
here,
so.
I mean, we're just trying to clear everyone here. % sure, right?
Okay.
That extra 10% would help us out a lot.
Well, I know what my kid has done, and that. So if I would have had
I know what's been
anything,
going on
I'd have said, hell yeah.
with me.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I know for a fact that there's no weapons, there's no nothing in that vehicle, so that's what it is. I mean, if you guys want to take it further there, it's fine too. But
Yeah, if that's your prerogative and that's how you want to do it, that's fine.
yeah,
But for right now,
because I know what's what. And, you know what I mean?
Her daughter-
You want to take it a little further, and you know what I'm saying.
We just want to be sure. We just have to make sure. What's
You
that?
said she was rolled out, so what rolled her out?
Her story.
Basically,
what she said
yeah,
she did.
yeah.
And, yeah.
like he had said, we're at like 90%. We just like that little push of assurance at the end to make sure everything's father, correct?
Yep.
I'd be where she's been, right?
Well, I know she was here. She wasn't. She lives with her mom, so she was with her mom. Then she came here, and then
her house. Went to my ex-boyfriend's to drop off his shirt. Stayed there for like 5 minutes.
I know.
Left.
Fair enough.
So yeah, there's no. I wouldn't. No.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, I mean, it's our job to investigate to our fullest. Otherwise, our ass is on the line. And I'm sure you understand.
Oh
that too.
yeah, I get you.
So for right now, then I guess. Yep. Just for right now, it's
So
not going anywhere.
is she detained?
Is that even a Jeep?
No.
Okay,
No,
then we
she's
can
not.
go anywhere we
No.
want. I can get in my car and I can leave with my car.
Well,
Am I detained?
You just told us to get a warrant.
So you're gonna take time to get a warrant?
Get a warrant.
yeah.
Okay, you better have some pretty good proof that this is the vehicle if you want to get a warrant, not just a hearsay.
Probable cause action.
Hearsay. So
Well, then let him get a warrant. They
So
You know what, yeah.
we'll warrant or deny the warrant.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Yep.
Okay.
But in the meantime, it has to stay where it's at.
that's bullshit.
Yeah,
Hey,
I know.
we're kind of past that point now.
Yeah, we are past that point.
The police demanding to search the Jeep without a warrant, despite the owner's refusal, is certainly an extremely creative approach to investigation. According to the Fourth Amendment, to search a vehicle, the police need a warrant or consent, unless there is an emergency, which clearly was not the case here. Attempting to search without specific evidence or a warrant can be seen as a subtle invasion of privacy and a violation of the Fourth Amendment. This raises the question of whether the police truly understand legal regulations. Additionally, recording the conversation, if legally permissible, might be the only way to ensure that citizens' rights are not overlooked in this power play.
So what if I take my car? What are you gonna do? You're not gonna let me in my car? Give me my keys. Give me my keys.
No one is getting into the car.
What are you gonna do?
It's being seized.
What are you gonna do?
Put you in handcuffs I'm gonna detain you
Quit.
for
Please
interfering
stop.
with the investigation.
Is this car?
It's
Big chrome rims.
And who's
It's
this person
exactly what
saying
we
this?
got. Witnesses to the crime.
And you got names?
Those are not names
Do
of.
their job. Let them.
I
do
have the
whatever
right
they
to
do.
confront my person, right?
What?
I got the right to confront the.
No one's saying anything on you.
The car is mine.
Okay.
So what are you saying? They're not saying something about me. It's me.
Car.
So get your warrant.
Okay, we're going to.
Try to.
Okay.
Oh my God.
She's fucking.
That's just.
Cause you don't wear body cams, right? No accountability. Oh, right on. And you pull guns up in here? You had guns pulled in here? Yeah.
Like, it's fucking bullshit. Like,
Show any kind of proof that my car was there.
let him be.
From the above situation, it is clear that understanding your rights and legal procedures when the police request to search your property is crucial. Clear and patient communication with the police is necessary, and you have the right to refuse their request if you do not agree, but you should insist on proper legal procedures such as a search warrant. The police need reasonable grounds and may have to obtain a warrant from the court. Additionally, recording police actions helps ensure transparency and can provide important evidence. Is filming at the airport considered a violation, or is the police overreacting?
Yeah, we're journalists. We have legitimate.
Gathering
No, you're
content
not
for a
journalist.
story.
Show me your press credentials.
It seems that these police officers are so sensitive about being filmed that when they see auditors recording, they have no hesitation in rushing in and asking them to leave the scene, even though it is largely ineffective. Unfortunately, according to the Fourth and First Amendments, the police's demands for journalists to present press credentials and identification, as well as to leave a public area without legitimate legal reasons, actually reflect a lack of understanding of press freedom. Clearly, the police's demands here have no legal basis if the journalists are performing their duties within the framework of press freedom.
At 9, so she has to make up for it with tyrannical behavior, probably.
You guys, passengers?
You want to identify yourself?
I don't have to. I'm the airport police. Amendment auditors, right?
You want to identify yourself?
No.
Who am I speaking to?
Squat.
Okay, you guys don't have any legitimate? Yeah, we're journalists. We have legitimate.
Gathering
No, you're
content
not
for a
journalist.
story.
Show me your press credentials.
Right here, clown. I'm a press.
Start. Which newspaper? What
Your
is
News
that?
Now.
What
It's
is
a
that?
news media organization on Roku, Fire Stick,
Okay.
Android TV,
Okay.
Android.
Right now, you're the story.
Well,
Okay, now you're trying to start a confrontation. I'm not going to fall for it. You guys waited on me. Yeah, I came out here and was greeted by him.
by who?
By Delta.
I wasn't
No.
asked.
Negative.
Then you guys need to go. Legitimate business here or anything. You're filming people, and
This is
they
a
don't want. Huh?
I just showed. First, you wanted my badge. Can't be here.
Let me see your press pass again.
I just showed it to you. I'm not showing you again.
Okay.
Let me see your ID. Let me see your
It's
ID.
my-
See your ID.
Nope.
Can I get your ID?
Okay.
Can I get
You
your
were
ID?
asked to leave, correct?
No. No one asked us to leave.
I would get airport operations before you get them involved in a lawsuit.
I believe this guy was videotaping. Now they're videotaping checkpoint.
Yep, TSA.
Videotaping a checkpoint.
That was me. I was videotaping the checkpoint.
In a confrontation with one of the Delta people.
They engaged with us. We didn't engage with them.
Yeah,
We were standing quietly.
Hey, point, please. Thank you.
I'm not
Stop
stopping.
blocking them. They told us to put our masks on. That's all there is to it.
They don't have any riders.
So what is your guys' TSA website? The government allows us to come here and record the checkpoint. Okay, that's right on the TSA publicly accessible area in the airport. Supreme Court and the Constitution both allows us, okay? No one has permission except airport operations to ask me time of the law. Okay, her feelings, because she was upset for whatever reason.
Did she ask you not to videotape her?
It doesn't matter what.
No. Answer the question. Did she ask you not to? Your only thing is to stir up confrontation.
Is there a...
I would call airport operations before you get yourself...
There's your phone call right there. Is your sergeant.
Oh, well, personal business
Oh, you're
on duty.
Wow, taking care of personal
I can do
business.
that.
I think this officer right here is doing a good job. He needs to straighten out this officer. Could I get your name, officer?
Officer King.
Thanks, Officer King. Appreciate it. We're just journalists here gathering content for a story.
It's right on the TSA government website.
We're just following TSA rules.
I knew that part.
Yeah, it's right on the TS 5 seconds. I'd have to get it out.
Appreciate you guys
Told them it was
educating
on the
them.
TSA website. It says right on the website we're allowed to film the checkpoint. This guy's ideal of investigations is to yell and scream and act like he's right.
So what are you guys doing with this video?
Posted to the media channel. Last year, TSA agents were convicted of us to go to check it out. That's it. Usually you don't talk to anybody. That lady talked to us. We didn't. And again, some people get their feelings hurt because we're recording, but unfortunately, in the United States, it's just something that people have to understand and get used to, just like the celebrities. I mean, I'm sure no one thinks that Tom Cruise really likes people with cameras following him to restaurants and
According to TSA regulations, filming in public areas of the airport, including security checkpoints, is completely legal as long as it does not cause disorder or obstruct airport operations. However, the police officers seem not to fully understand this and appear quite upset when they continuously ask filmmakers to leave, despite them not violating any regulations. The officers even assert that only airport authorities have the right to ask them to leave, and this can only happen if they are actually breaking the law.
Right here and here.
So you won't give me ID?
Sorry.
It's just independent media gathering content for a story.
No. He said you had a website or a video, or so you guys put them on YouTube or what?
It's just independent media gathering content for a story.
What's the story?
Right now, you're the story.
Well, it's usually
You become the
overreach
story.
of government authority, people's rights, by using emotions and feelings in replace of the Constitution and the law. What happens? We come in, we didn't say anything to anybody, and all of a sudden, you can't record. There are parents or something, and when we kindly say, hey, it's okay, we're allowed to do this. And
Okay. Well, I was asking him, and he wouldn't answer. Like, what's your website or your page or?
There you go. You can keep that.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah, Activism News Network. We're on Roku. I don't want to say we're a big company. There's 22 of us that are around the country that go out and we record, and that's it. We use the right to to watch our public officials in the course of their duties, so that way we can bring that.
This police officer must feel embarrassed, especially after a senior officer clearly stated that the right to remain and film in public areas is completely legal. This is truly a valuable lesson for those officers who are not familiar with the regulations and laws. Perhaps it's time for them to review the laws and regulations to avoid causing unnecessary trouble for innocent citizens.
Violating our rights. He's out there crying to superiors now, pointed he didn't get to violate our rights. Oh, what would you like us to do?
Who's the ringleader?
You can go talk to him.
He's the ringleader. How's it going?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. Film whatever you want for as long as you want.
Yeah, I was here last year. I had no problem.
So, however, we do have an ordinance for what you're doing technically.
We're not protesting.
And you should be applying for this. Well, you want to stage
You're making a point.
From the above situation, I think you should equip yourselves with more knowledge about rights and regulations in public places, such as TSA regulations, to avoid unnecessary conflicts. And if your rights are violated, filing complaints and using official legal methods is the fairest and clearest way to resolve disputes. Let's move on to the next situation.
And I'm asking for your identification, and I'd like to see some paperwork as well.
The police chief was summoned solely due to residents' suspicions about a strange vehicle parked in a small town. Despite no signs of criminal activity, the man was simply parked, causing no trouble, but was asked to present identification and vehicle registration with a threat that the vehicle would be towed if he did not comply. I feel his civil rights have been seriously violated, particularly his freedom of movement and privacy. According to the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, every individual has the right to be protected from unreasonable searches and seizures without a court warrant or probable cause. In this case, the man had the right to refuse to provide information without a clear legal reason, but instead of following legal procedures, the police enforced and threatened him, violating his constitutional rights. The lack of transparency in explaining the legal reasons further highlights the abuse of power and raises questions about fairness and respect for personal rights in this situation.
Yeah, somebody called you guys on me?
Yeah, we're a small community.
Or whatever. All right.
Somebody concerned.
All right. Well, who is
in the area, so
that's concerned, or is it actually?
I have no idea who called in.
Well, let's find out who that person is who called in on me.
The county. I don't work in the city.
Well, do you know who drives the truck?
A truck.
Oh wait.
I'm not the police.
Well, what's the deal? Why'd the police send the sheriff?
I have no idea.
He drove by. He stopped behind my car for a little bit, and that's about 5 o'clock or so.
Registration, insurance for the vehicle.
Well, I mean, trade ID with you.
No, I don't want a trade ID. I'm asking for your ID.
I'm asking for yours. I'm being respectful.
I have a job to do. I'm finding out what your name is.
I'm trying.
If you're wanted,
Are you
valid?
Didn't I hear my name?
You said it came back, but this says 7 of 19 on the sticker.
Yeah, I've been moving in
Okay, then show me some paperwork.
Well, no, doesn't it show up on your computer? What'd she say?
No, I don't have that. I don't have that in front of me.
No, what she said
We
on
are
the...
a small community. She gave me the information on who the registered owner was.
Do you want to stand over here or whatever
No, I'm fine
and
right
be
here.
people? You're fine being
It's a
in...
one-way street, so I'm fine right here.
Okay. What does that mean?
It means you're out of
It
place.
means
This vehicle is out of place in this community.
Okay.
Community, and they wanted to check on. There's a lot of kids.
Well, I mean, I drove.
Playground and everything else.
What? There's kids? Is it in session? They missed they're not doing the COVID thing?
Sir,
the kids aren't doing the COVID thing? Okay, that's the third time I heard you say that.
yeah, and it's been about the third time I've asked for your identification.
I'm asking for your paperwork as well.
For what?
In exchange, I'm willing to exchange information with you.
I'm law enforcement.
Stand the Constitution?
I do.
All right.
When I ask for identification, you give it to me.
You give me your identification. No. Identification thing stands under what statute prevents?
As of right now, your plate's expired.
All right. Well, then give me a ticket. All right. Well, do what you got to do. If you think that's the best idea, I think that's completely unreasonable. I intend to move.
You're going to move now, or I'm calling a tow truck.
Like
you want to be a jerk.
You are not coming off.
Your information.
You are not coming off on the right foot with me.
I'm asking for your information.
Okay, well that's your choice. I mean,
no, it's my right.
That's my right too. Exactly.
No.
When I ask
your vehicle to a truck stop or someplace
yes.
where you can park.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Move it, or I'm calling a tow truck. Get in and move it.
Well, I got it. What? So I'm gonna go for a little walk, and then I'm gonna drive. That way.
You'll pay the tow bill.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then they'll keep your car. It's not my
I don't see why they would need to. Illegal parking?
Because you're not providing me any identification for the vehicle.
What does it have to do with towing?
I don't have a computer.
You went on your radio thing.
A radio. I don't
so.
have a computer. It said who the registered owner was.
Okay. What else? Did it say the expiration? Because I don't
have a computer in front of me.
Okay, but you went on the radio.
The actions of the police may have seriously violated fundamental citizen rights. Demanding identification and vehicle registration without clear legal grounds, along with threatening to tow the vehicle if information is not provided, can be considered an illegal seizure. Furthermore, requesting information without a clear legal basis could also violate the Fifth Amendment, which protects the right against self-incrimination. These actions not only raise questions about fairness and respect for personal rights, but also highlight the necessity of strictly protecting the constitutional rights of every citizen.
What's going on?
No, I'm waiting for a tow truck to come get the
Okay, so I'm just gonna move, and that's gonna be the end of it.
If the tow truck gets here, it's picking it up.
Okay, it sounds like it's gonna be the matter of. Okay, because I want to move, but
You're free to move.
yeah, I know, but I mean, it sounds like follow me or something.
Oh, you?
Okay.
As soon as you go up there,
Okay.
start on the other way.
All right, yeah, as full as I can. I'm willing to move. The reason I sat here is it's just hot. So I just wanted to cover up and just.
Through J&J out here.
Okay, yeah, I want to go that. I'm going that way.
Which way are you headed, sir?
So.
Hold on just a minute. My daughter calling. You're
all right.
trying to go north.
Yeah,
So the easiest way
but this is Leah. I wanted to check out the cultural center and stuff. I mean,
yes, well, I'm trying to tell you the easiest way to get there. Been there already?
No,
Okay, I'm trying to help you get
No,
there.
I got GPS. I have it marked on my GPS.
Well, call you back in just a minute. Okay,
All right.
My suggestion to you is to go up here to this intersection, take a right, which is going to bring you out on this street right here.
I know it can be screwy because there are one-way roads here. I need the directions. My GPS knows that.
I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the Jeep. Okay.
But all right, all right. I'm gonna take off.
I'm not.
Oh, this makes me so nervous. All right.
This situation highlights the importance of understanding and protecting civil rights in interactions with law enforcement agencies. Calm and respectful communication with authorities is crucial to avoid conflicts. At the same time, understanding local laws and regulations helps to protect your rights properly, minimizing misunderstandings and tension. Guess what questions the police might ask you when they encounter you?
Okay. What's going on?
So what is your name and what is your information?
I'm not answering any questions. Personal information.
Okay, well then you're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
And what law is that,
sir?
Sergeant?
Based on the information from the Terry v. Ohio case in 1968, the Supreme Court clarified that detaining or requesting identification must be based on reasonable grounds and cannot rely solely on vague suspicions. In this case, the police officer violated this principle by requesting identification without specific reasons. This not only violates the protection rights of citizens under the Fourth Amendment, but also reflects a lack of communication and situation handling skills, which are crucial factors in interactions with the public.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do, sir.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
And what law is that?
Well, gate as to somebody calling in about suspicious, we need to at least identify who it is we spoke to. You're not in trouble in any way.
All right. What law is that?
To know who you are.
What law is
if
that?
I'm investigating a crime, it's actually called obstruction if you fail to provide
Wrong.
documentation. I already
Code
told
obstruction.
you what it is.
No, apparently you don't.
Sir, look, I'm not looking.
I have to commit an unlawful act to be in violation of obstruction.
Currently, right now.
So what's the unlawful act?
Right now, it's
suspicious.
Has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does. What's the law?
To determine what's going on. So all
I'm taking
asking is
pictures in public.
That's fine, but I need to verify who you are.
No, you don't.
So in the event that something turns into something, I at least can say, all right, I hope that it needs to be.
No, you are.
Not really.
You can come out and say, good morning, sir, how you doing? Taking pictures, enjoying your First Amendment right. What are you doing?
I said, no. I said, how are you, sir?
Okay, how are you?
Did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did.
So you just asked me what did I do, and I already doing, and you told me what you're doing. And I said,
that's
that's
it.
fine, and I explained to you why I need documentation from you, just to verify who you are.
I have the right to privacy in public.
You do, to a certain degree.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is within that degree.
Yes. Suspicious because somebody called it in. It's not like we just...
It doesn't
came
matter
out
if somebody
here-
called it in.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so if you're outside mowing your lawn and somebody says you're suspicious and the police come by, you have to give them your ID?
To verify that you're
Entitled to follow the law.
Which is this person.
Okay.
We just need to verify who you are and identify who you are.
And what's...
Again, I already went over this with you. I don't need to go
And you
into
haven't
detail.
justified yourself yet.
I do. And listen, again, placed under arrest for
You
obstruction.
think so?
Documentation, otherwise you are going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
I do not have
Very, very
identification on me.
If you had identification on you, you told me yes, I do.
Well, I have fingerprints and retinas.
No, that's incorrect. I asked you.
And you're
You
not.
can go back into your video recorder and you can verify. You have ID?
I always have ID.
Sergeant
Okay.
Perez, what's going on?
So what is your name and what is your information?
I'm not answering any questions. Personal information.
Okay, well then you're going to be. He doesn't need to explain it to you.
Well,
I
he
already
does
told you
actually.
that's what it is.
He actually does.
Frank, just hold on a second.
So let's find out. Taking pictures of a public building, expressing my First Amendment right to freedom of press.
Okay.
I'm here to actually.
Right, you just
Thank you. Well, he appears to tell me that I don't.
Now, just so you know, there are areas of this building.
That parking lot there, it says
you
restricted
obviously
area, can't go
enter
back
those
there.
areas or video those areas.
Absolutely.
Other than that, if
To show ID to do that.
you don't have to show ID right now, no sir.
Don't!
All right, sir.
How's that?
Well, that's
So your
different than
sergeant's
what you
wong.
explained to my
So your sergeant's
source
wrong?
from what we were going to.
So your sergeant's
We're not going to get into an argument here. So,
providing identification. It's a violation of Fourth Amendment.
all right, sir. But now we're clear on what's going on, right?
Is he?
Are we all clear? Everybody here is clear, sir.
Very good, sir.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
Continue what you're doing.
I appreciate your
All
help.
right? You have a good day.
You too.
All right?
Thank you
We're
very
all
much.
clear, guys.
Hope you learned something today.
Don't! The above situation highlights the importance of protecting personal rights when dealing with the police. Citizens have the right to take public photos without providing identification, unless there is a legal reason. Requesting clarification and involving higher authorities when necessary helps protect freedoms and ensure fairness. The police need to understand regulations clearly to avoid violating citizens' rights. From the above situations, we can see more clearly the indispensable role of the First Amendment, especially freedom of speech and freedom of religion, in maintaining a just and equal society. These are not only fundamental rights, but also the foundation for development and innovation in society. Stay tuned to our channel to explore more fascinating and important topics. Thank you for joining us.